What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another video. Bitcoin may break big trend line that we're consolidating below since June. We may get into the new bull market already today or maybe even tomorrow. And now let's see what's going on. So since 5 days ago or something like that, we retested this trend line over here. So many of us draw this trend line somewhere around over here, and we thought that we already broke it, but that wasn't the case. This is the perfect resistance trend line that we draw it since few days ago, and it's totally legit because it gives us pretty good resistance. Now very good stuff happened over here because Bitcoin retested it over here, failed, and retraced to the 20 exponential moving average, which is one of the most important moving average as a level of support and resistance in the Bitcoin charts. Now it's very important to mention that we retested, retested this 20 exponential moving average because we started to rally on the upside. Many of us thought that the Bitcoin will break this 20 exponential moving average and will let us down to the $7,400 level of support and throw us into the prolonged, bear market. But that didn't happen. As you can see, Bitcoin is trying to retest this trend line one more time, and I think this time we will succeed. One of the indication for that is the volume. Whenever we have some kind of a consolidation around some level, volume is dropping and it's preparing for some kind of a breakout, whether it's going to be on the upside or on the downside. Another also very important thing is if we switch on the 1 hourly chart, we can see that the Bitcoin is constantly trying to regain the power above this 20 exponential moving average. 20 exponential moving average on 1 hourly charts is very legit. I observed it in the past few days and I saw that the Bitcoin acting pretty well over here into this rally that we had since $6,700 or so. We can see that the Bitcoin is acting pretty well, getting support on every single retouch, and also after we broke it on the downside and we had this kind of this tunnel over here, we can see that the Bitcoin had pretty clear break and also pretty neat movement to the downside below this trend line. This is very important to watch, and also it could help you a lot to earn money if you are trading by this trend line. Of course, you shouldn't trade by only one indicator, that's for sure, but it is good indication. And as we can see now, Bitcoin is still trying to regain power above this trend line, and probably it's going to retest this today, maybe tonight, or maybe even tomorrow because it's weekend. The volume is dropping and the big move is ahead of us. So now prepare yourself, guys, because we're about to retest one of the most important level of resistance. Also, if we bring the RSI in the game, we can see that we're still consolidating above 50 level, and if we switch on the daily chart, it's clearly that we broke this level of resistance over here that we had in the previous downtrend, let's say like that. And also if we turn off this indicator and bring the MACD, we can see on MACD that we have plenty of room to rally on the upside. We are switching onto the bullish side, so make sure you are trading by the trend because trend is your friend all until the end. So make sure you observe this. We have a lot of room to rally on the upside, and it's a big probability that we are going to break this trend line and continue to take out those highs over here and start new bull run. Also, what I wanted to bring is Fibonacci retracement. We can see over here that 0.5 level is already around over here where we retested this trend line, and also the same level. And as we know, whenever some kind of levels are matching up on the charts, those levels are very important. Even so, 0.5 is not a level of support officially, we can see that it still make a difference on the Bitcoin chart whatsoever. So if we manage to break this trend line, it's very probable that we are going to start to retest one of the most important levels as a 0.382 and also 0.236. Now, one of the trades that could be made, if you're going to ask me for recommendation, but this is not financial advice whatsoever, this is just a recommendation. If you are getting into some kind of a trade, do not trade by any YouTubers, me or whatever. Just have it as a backup plan or as a suggestion what you can do or change in it. We can see over here that if we break this level of trend line over here, as we discussed right now, one of the entry points should be around $8,500 level of resistance, let's say, or support, because if we break this trend line, I doubt that we're going to go below it, because momentum will hit the road and we're probably going to just push on the upside. But it is probable also that we could retest it and after that push on the upside. I wouldn't trade this right now because there is a possibility, of course, that we may decline from here. Of course, nothing is sure onto the charts, especially in crypto charts and Bitcoin, but for now we are very bullish. I am very bullish because we are also out of this trend line, which is one of the important ones, because we were consolidating into this bearishness over here for already a month or maybe even two. I didn't count those candles, but yeah, this is one of the biggest trend line that we broke in the last 7 months or so, and the second one will be over here. Also, from fundamental side on the news, TomLee predicted 100% Bitcoin price. It's very conservative and it's very possible, even more is possible, but this is for now very good. Bitcoin can gain 100% in 2020, halving not priced in. As we discussed in previous videos, I already told you that the halving probably isn't priced in, and also the gains on the Bitcoin price will happen also after the halving. Make sure you remember that, because we also need few months to regain that power from the cutting inflation on the half. And also one of the important indication for the bull market is altcoins. Altcoins started to follow Bitcoin, which is also very important. We can see in the previous 7 days we had pretty well gains for some coins, especially on XRP we can see 10%, Ethereum 5.3%, also we can see Bitcoin Cash almost 20%, Litecoin 15%, EOS 15%, also Bitcoin SV 42%. If someone can explain me this pump over here, let me know in the comment section down below, because I didn't read anything big about the Bitcoin SV that happened for this pump. BNB we can see 7%. As I said, BNB will be very good investment, whoever invested in it. Monero 10%, very good. Tron also 8%, Stellar 5%, Cardano 6%, and rest of them are following. Chainlink we can see 23%, almost 24%. This is also big. Dash 26%. So altcoins are returning into the main stage, and I hope they will follow Bitcoin, as I mentioned in the previous videos, in the next surge. So we can see Bitcoin is doing pretty well stuff on the cryptocurrency market, and for now we need to reclaim this trend line and start staking over those highs. And I think this is it for today, guys. We're not going to bother too much until we see some big moves, and as we can see on weekly chart, Bitcoin is trying to regain new bull run over here, because if we get above this 20 weekly exponential moving average, there is a big probability that we will pop on the upside very fast and the new bull run will start. I want to thank each one of you for watching our videos. As in always, hit that like and subscribe button, and until the next video, happy trading and goodbye.